Okay, keep on talking about statistics in experimental psychology. Now, everyone, I don't have to remind you um, uh, again about the levels of measurement, right? There are four levels of measurement: nominal, ordinal, interval, and ratio. And your job is to understand each scale, and you have to understand that in order for us to do a good analysis, when we analyze the data, your measurement has to be at least interval ratio. Remember last week we talked about the assumptions, right? So I'm not going to spend too much time on this again. Let's move on. Let's talk about degrees of freedom. Okay, now degrees of freedom actually it's a very easy concept to understand. Uh, so, for example, how many members of the set of data could change without altering the value of a statistics we know? For example, me. So, for example, a set of data has six numbers, right? And five of them are 1, 3, 2, 6, 5, and the mean is 9. So, what is the last number? Now, there are six numbers, and you know five of them already. The idea is the last number is set because we know the mean is 9. Right? And you can calculate that by multiply 9 and 6 and use that number to minus the total of this one. All right. Now, this probably is a little bit, um, I don't know, difficult or confusing to some people. Let me show you this kind of like a little bit funny quote that kind of like play around with degrees of freedom. So let me see. So right here, I don't know if it is true, but look at this. The statistics on sanity are that one out of every four people is suffering from a mental illness. So look at your three best friends. If they're okay, then it's you. Now the idea is um, a degrees of freedom is three. All right. So if three are decided, then the last one you cannot bet. There's no freedom. All right. Um, if you are still don't understand, I mean, I'll give you the most easiest example. Suppose there are five people: A, B, C, D, and E, right? And they want to play basketball. And as you know, in basketball there are five positions. All right. I don't know. Guard. Well, I think there are two guards, right? Forward. Uh, uh, forward. I mean, yeah, in the center, whatever. Yeah, just the position names are not really important. Suppose we let A to choose which position you want to play. She or he. Let's just say she. So she say, okay, I'll choose this position. So she take that one. Now this one is set, right? Nobody can choose this position anymore. So that's A. Now how about B? B still have freedom to choose, four potential to choose. So she say, I'm tall, so I can play center. All right. So this one is taken. No other people can choose anymore. How about C? So C has the freedom. She say, I'll play another guard. D, she still has two choices, and she say, I'll play this forward. Okay, so this is D. Okay, so see, four people they have freedom to choose. But how about E? She is the last one, and she has no choice but to play this position. Okay, unless she doesn't want to play. So that's degrees of freedom. Okay, um, among five, only four has the freedom to choose. The last one has no freedom. So degrees of freedom in this case is four. Actually, it's five minus one. That's four. So that's the degrees of freedom. When we use a simple variance and we want to estimate population variance, we need a degrees of freedom. Now, what is the variance? Um, Remember standard deviation. Um, Variance, let me just say it's the degrees of how data or the population spread out. All right. Um, in other words, if we want to estimate, the population variance, we use our degrees of freedom. But Karen, at this point, you just need to remember what is the degrees of freedom. Now, how do we use this to estimate population variance? We'll talk about it later.